Are you tired of this happening while taming a Kaprosuchus? My name's Tekorsa, and today I'll show you how to tame a Kaprosuchus, and if you stick around I'll tell you a couple of neat things about tamed Kaprosuchus. First off, let's prepare. The foods you're going to need in order from most effective to least effective. Regular kibble, raw mutton, raw prime meat, raw prime fish meat, cooked lamb chop, cooked prime meat. I'd recommend using regular kibble or raw prime meat. It wouldn't hurt to have some cooked prime meat, just in case. You'll need around 60 narcotics per hour during the tame. At a default taming rate, a level 50 can take between 10 and 50 minutes, a level 100 can take between 15 minutes and 1.5 hours, a level 150 between half an hour and 2 hours. These times are the difference between kibble and raw meat. You'll also want a more abundant food source for the Kaprosuchus to consume once it wakes up. The recipe for regular kibble is 1 medium egg, 2 long grass, 2 savor root, 1 cooked meat jerky, 5 fiber, and 1 water. Kapros can tear you off of any mount as long as its hitbox can reach your hitbox during its leap. This means they're trouble. And I'm not taking into account all the other dangers in the swamp, such as titan boas, baryonyx, sarcos, other kapros, leeches, swamp fever, etc., etc. The swamp in general is just a huge mess. You want a creature you can use weapons while mounted. It needs to be quicker than a Kapro and preferably taller. I find that a Proctopodon has a good utility in the swamp due to its leaping ability and its secondary attack, which can kick smaller creatures away. Whatever you use, just make sure it's not the size of a raptor or smaller, due to a Kaprosuchus being able to grab that size of creature and carry it away. You'll also want to have some form of Tranq Ammo. At the time you can make the saddle for the Kapro, you'll have access to a crossbow and Tranq arrows, so that's what I'll be using during this video. You'll want to have a mount that I mentioned earlier. You could attempt this on foot if your speed is high enough, but it's a lot more risky due to their lunge and grab ability. You can easily dodge the lunge or use a shield to block the grab, but it's not as safe as using a mount. Play keep away with the Kapro while hitting it with your Tranq Ammo of choice. Expanding on attempting this on foot, if you have enough HP and armor, you can attempt to let the Kapro grapple you. They have a nasty habit of being willing to carry you until they die. You can use this to your advantage by tranking it until you knock it out. You can attempt this with your fists, but this will often lead to either you or the Kapro dying before it gets knocked out. You could use a club, but a crossbow and Tranq arrows are quicker and carries less risk. If it comes down to it, you can use a grappling hook to escape from the Krapro. A more safe option is to use a trap. First, you'll want to make a 2-wall high 2x2 wooden box with a ramp up one side. Using a mount that can jump, lure the Kapro into the box, then jump over the box. The Kapro should then run up the ramp and fall into the box. Once it's inside the box, you can knock it out at your leisure. Another method is using high ground against the Kaprosuchus. You'll want to find a cliff or build a tower several pillars tall. I'm using a height of 5 pillars here. Climb up to the top and shoot the Kapro with your Tranq Ammo of choice. Once its torpor is high, it will start to run away. This usually means you should only have about 1 shot with a crossbow left before it gets knocked out. Whichever way you decide to use, pelt the Kaprosuchus with Tranq Ammo until it's unconscious. Put your food of choice and narcotics in its inventory and maintain its torpor so it doesn't wake up until it's tamed. If this video is helpful, make sure you like and share it. Your support really helps out the channel. Now for the neat facts that I promised earlier. Kaprosuchus saddle can be crafted at level 39 in your inventory with hide, fiber, and chitin. Their primary attack is a standard bite attack. Their secondary attack is a leap and grapple. You can use the crouch button to grab your target. If you grab it with this method, you will not deal damage to your target, and if it's otherwise passive, it will not attack you. The type of creature the Kaprosuchus can pick up are limited to creatures with a drag weight of 100 or less. This means that creatures that are around the size of a packy or raptor or smaller. Kapros are anaerobic, meaning they do not require oxygen while being submerged. You can also use weapons while riding on the back of a Kapro. You can use Kapro eggs in the recipe of regular kibble along with 2 long grass, 2 savor root, 1 cooked meat jerky, 5 fiber, and 1 water. That's all I've got for today. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have yourselves a very good day.